One of the most difficult things about a New Year's resolution is keeping that New Year's resolution. It's day 2. How you doing? Hall of Fame speaker and best-selling author Dr. Willie Jolley joins us this morning to help with your mindset. That way you can reach your goals this year. It's always a pleasure, and I love getting the year started with you, Dr. Jolley. It's good to see you. Happy New Year.
Hey, it's a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy beyond measure to be back here one more time.
We need that positivity as we get into the new year. Let's talk resolutions. First of all, what is it that you think keeps us from keeping those resolutions? We get so excited to make them, right? We're like, it's a yearly tradition. We're going to make them. Why don't we keep them?
Because they have no value, okay? I've told people, and I've told them for years on this show many times over the years, don't make resolutions because they'll feel good. They'll feel good today that you do the first of the year. By the 21st or the 22nd, you've forgotten them because they're not valued and they're not specific. You got to have goals. Goals are what I recommend. Goals are what took me from a broke, busted nightclub singer to writing books, to doing television and radio, to going all around the world speaking. Goals, because it really does work. So I'm encouraging people, don't set resolutions. I know it feels good. I'm gonna be happy this year. No, don't do that. Set goals. Goals work. Gave you case in point. Last week, I was in St. Martin, and I was speaking in St. Martin, and they asked me to do a radio show, and I went to the radio studio, and the owner of the station came through while I was being seated in the studio, and he said, "Willie Jolley, my God, I haven't seen you in 25 years. He said, "I am so excited you're here. I did not know you were going to be here." And he went on and on and on. And then he said, "The reason I have this radio station is because you told me about goals 25 years ago. I have a radio station. I have a hardware store. I have all these businesses because you told me stop making resolutions, set goals." I've got story after story about that. And I'm encouraging people to set goals. Now, you got to know how to do it.
Well, let me ask you this first of all. Not just how to do it, but how big should we shoot here? Because everybody's going to put up their boards at the beginning of the year, or you're going to make your wish list for the beginning of the year. Can you shoot too high? Should you manage the expectations?
Yeah, goals must be effective. They must be smart. They must be specific. Now, we're saying, I want to make more money this year. How much more money? Then they must be measurable. I want to be happy. How do you measure happiness? I'm happy every day I wake up without a chalk outline around my body, okay? And then it must be achievable. Now, that's the one you're asking about. The Washington football team, they've said they want to win a Super Bowl. Is it achievable this year? Probably not, but it is something in the future. So set it reasonable. Then it must be realistic. That's the one you're wondering about. So $1 billion this year from $0 is hard.
Right. Then you were talking about keeping them and reaching them, though. Once you define them and you set them, the best course of action to reach them is what?
The best course of action is write them. They must be written. Goals must be written, and then you must do 3 things every day toward your goal. Make a phone call, write a letter, ask someone for help. In fact, I've got a goal-setting program on my website. You go to winwithwillie.com, winwithwillie.com. I encourage everybody to go there. It's a 4-hour training on video. Sit your family around a table. Watch it online. You order it. You watch it, and it'll help you to set and hit specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound goals. So you say, I want to lose weight this year. How much and by what date? Yeah. I know I do, and so I have to set a date that I'm going to hit it by.
You got to define it. Willie, we have guests on the show every day, and most of them bring a book in when they write one. You're the only one that's brought 4 in.
I want to show that every book talks about
this year.
I got 2 more right now. You're going to love this new one. The new one comes out early in 2023. Rich is good, wealthy is better. Come on, somebody. And how to create wealth, but how to know what it is, the difference. Because many people, you ask them, what's rich? They say, if I make $1 million, what's wealthy? Well, if I have $10 million. No, that's not the secret. The secret is, rich is what you get by working every day. Wealth is what you get while you sleep that makes money for you.
There you go. I like how you're doing. All right, that's coming out this year. Real quick, a goal that you set for yourself this year?
Yeah, goal for myself is my #1 goal every year is my health goal. And I believe everybody should make your #1 goal your health goal. Everybody wants to have these great things, your health goal. Because if you're sick and you can't achieve your goals, what good is the money or the achievement? Work on your health. That's always my #1. And #2 is your family goal. Making sure you have a relationship with your family, then health. Wealth and happiness. Right. And look, go to winwithwillie.com, get that goal setting, goal achieving class. It will change your life, just like that guy in St. Martin, and it'll break you. And then get some of the books.
My goal's going to be to get to St. Martin this year at some point. It might be achievable. We'll see what happens.
There you go.
I'm not going to shoot too high, but boy, that'd be nice. Happy New Year, Willie.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.